What's up, YouTube fans? Today we're going to take a look at the Collector Crafts Centurion Droid. So this is a custom 3D printed figure. It is actually available for purchase. I'll put the link in the description below to the Facebook page for these guys. It is a custom piece, so you just have to go in knowing that. But it is pretty cool. It's MP scale, and I think people are excited about this because we have never gotten one of these. So let's take a quick look around. It is a kind of a metallic green printed plastic. It's not painted. I'm not sure if this piece is painted right here, but it looks like a red piece of plastic there for the center chest. And then you got a lighter green color for the hands, the head here, and the feet. Here's the back. Obviously nice and clean because it doesn't transform. Now these didn't transform in the show either, so they're not supposed to transform. All right, let's go over his articulation. I will kind of forewarn you, everything's on a ball joint. Everything's assembled this way. Some joints I'm not even sure how they put together because they're kind of like pre-assembled. But just a forewarning, this is obviously a 3D printed, homemade thing. So it's not going to be like what you would expect from a factory. It is still pretty darn good, but some of the ball joints may or may not come apart as you're articulating. But let's go over it. The head is just a dome. It does rotate. You can actually take it off here, but it's just press fit here into the top of the neck. You have a ball joint here for the shoulder that rotates up and down. It has a butterfly in and out. Rotation around here at the ball joint. That shoulder joint can also move up, and then the actual shoulder pad can rotate around. You have a rotation at the bicep. You have a rotation at the elbow. You have a double jointed elbow here, but if you go too far, it will pop off. So you should be careful. But you can't get it bent all the way up. So if you want a double jointed look, you can. You have a ball jointed wrist, so it rotates around and goes in and out. Nice sculpt work there on the forearm there. Your rotation at the waist, that actually works really well. A little bit of, I think it's on purpose, but there's some sculpted detail here on the top of this waist piece here and the top of here. That one might not be on purpose, but it does actually look good. You have a rotation here at the leg. It's a little bit limited due to the sculpt. Let's see. Yeah, I don't want to break it, so I'm not going to go too far, but it goes back to there, forward to there, out to the side. Somewhat limited rotation at that ball joint as well. You have a double jointed knee, but due to the sculpt, it does get you, past 90, but just up to there. Nice little knee pad there. I like how this is designed. So you can have a rotation at that knee as well, do that ball joint, and then you have this rotation here at this joint. So that works well. You have ankles on the ball joint, so it rotates around forward, backward, and side to side. So you can get him kind of posed. But like I mentioned, the hips don't only go so far out. So, oh, and I guess these are on ball, these ball pegs? No, these are just tabbed in. So there you go for articulation. And for size comparison, there it is next to the transform element Optimus Prime. In case you don't remember, these guys were from the episode. They were actually guarding Vector Sigma. So in the episode of Vector Sigma, these Centurion droids are outside just basically trying to protect it. So I figured it's appropriate to show it with Optimus Prime. But there you go. Really nice size here on this guy. Nice and big. So final thoughts on the Collector Crafts Centurion Droid. Let's start with the positives. I think it looks really cool. The plastic did turn out really nice. It's nice and shiny. I do like the little accent piece there. And then the contrast between the lighter and darker green does look good. I also think the overall sculpt is really well done. When somebody 3D prints stuff, a lot of times it's hard to get the sculpt right because depending on the material you're working with, it's hard to get it to, come out smooth. And this one is pretty nice and smooth. The only spots I see that aren't smooth are right here at the top of this belt and up here. But other than that, pretty smooth overall. So that's some good work there. Negatives, it is a 3D printed thing. It's custom made, so it's not going to be perfect. You're going to have little imperfections and things like that. And some of the joints, while they really work well, I'm really impressed how they work and how nice and tight the tolerances are. They will come off if you move past the point of limitation. So Not a big deal, just, something to be aware of. It's not the same as a factory produced thing. But love this thing. Very impressive that this is made, in a home, 3D printed. Definitely recommend it if you're a fan of this character and you want a Centurion Droid in your Masterpiece collection, then this is it. So thanks for watching. Thanks to Dr. Diecast for sending this to me, and we'll see you next time.